The forest had a reputation, Whistler's Hollow. They called it where screams echoed without a source. Despite warnings, 5 explorers from an urban mystery vlog set out to uncover the truth. With cameras rolling, they crossed the rotting wooden bridge just as dusk settled. Birds went silent, trees leaned unnaturally, inward, and the wind whispered like voices. Then the feed cut out. A week later, only a mud-caked camera was found at the forest's edge. Authorities retrieved the footage, hesitant but curious. As the file played, the group's excitement filled the first few hours. Jokes, theories, fake scares. Then odd things began happening. Audio glitches, repeated whispers no one heard. During recording, trees seemed to change position. One explorer, Leo, claimed he saw a man behind the trees, but the camera showed no one. That night, they heard heavy breathing circling their tent. No footsteps, just breath. The second day turned darker. Elena, the skeptic, laughed off the night's events until she vanished mid-recording. One moment she walked ahead. The next, her figure glitched and dissolved into the trees. Screams followed, frantic, layered, not just human. The group ran, but the path kept looping back. Landmarks repeated, their GPS spun wildly. Timestamps jumped erratically. They weren't just lost, they were being watched, hunted. Jake, the cameraman, turned the lens on himself in panic. "We're not alone, something's copying us," he whispered. The camera caught a terrifying moment. Behind him stood another version of himself. Smiling, eyes black, face twitching unnaturally. The real Jake screamed and dropped the camera. It was retrieved by someone or something with a distorted hand. Then the feed cut again. When it returned, only 3 were left. 2 were bleeding. They tried burning a signal fire. The smoke curled downward instead of up. Mia recited a prayer while clutching her cross, but it melted in her palm. At night, whispers turned to screams, familiar ones. The team realized they were hearing themselves, moments before they'd speak. The forest was recording them, playing them back, bending time. Trees bore their reflections like mirrors, showing them dying in ways they hadn't yet. Desperate, they tried to retrace steps, but the forest had changed. A new path led to a cabin not on any map. Inside were photos of them, printed and aging, though they had only entered 2 days ago. A dusty journal lay on the floor, repeating one sentence in scrawled handwriting. "You're already here." Suddenly, the door slammed shut, and the camera was dropped, catching only Mia's blood-curdling scream. Only Noah remained, paranoid. And hollow-eyed, he whispered to the camera. "It took their voices, their faces, it wants stories. Fear feeds it." He set up a tripod and stared into the lens. "If anyone finds this, don't follow us. Don't listen to the trees." Behind him, 5 blurred figures emerged, each slightly wrong, moving like broken puppets. He turned, screamed, and the camera fell to black. A hand slowly reached toward the lens. Back in the police evidence room, investigators paused the footage on the final frame. That reaching hand had 7 fingers. Experts dismissed it as a hoax, but the editor who reviewed the raw file quit the next morning, muttering about hearing voices from the speakers. The memory card melted. After one final playback, no physical trace of the team was ever found. Only the forest remained, quiet, waiting. Locals now report strange lights and voices near Whistler's Hollow. Hikers hear footsteps behind them that stop when they turn. Some say they've seen a girl waving from between the trees, Eleanor's face unchanged. One search party returned speaking in tongues. Another was found in fetal positions, eyes wide open, catatonic. Whistler's Hollow had changed, grown hungrier. It no longer hid. It whispered, louder each night. A documentary was made from the recovered footage, but it was pulled after early viewers claimed nightmares, and shadowy figures followed them home. Only one message now appears on the trail. Sign outside Whistler's Hollow, freshly carved despite no tools nearby. They entered the forest, but the forest entered them. No one dares enter now, but the camera still waits. Lens open, red light blinking, recording always.